And then just slow it down to stillness. Tune in, notice and feel. Feeling sensations of whatever you're feeling. Just noticing, being that observer. All right, take a breath in, bring the palms to the heart. We're going to do a little swimming dragon. I'm going to do swimming dragon with the feet a little closer today. So we're going to push the arms one way and the hips another, and gaze over the shoulder where the hips are. And then switch. It's a great exercise for spinal mobility, longevity. Breathing, pressing palms, really stretching as you look over that shoulder and sticking out your hip. Bring it a little higher, involving a little more upper back and neck. And let's begin to swim the dragon all the way to the top. And then stretch. And exhale down. Let's do that one more time. Swimming, looking side to side, opening the chest and the heart. Breathing. A little higher. The back is straight. You're kind of sticking your bottom out a little bit. And then let's begin to swim the dragon. Kind of wiggle and move until you grow all the way up. And stretch. And then let the arms come out. And then hands, let's do a nice wide stance here. And we're gonna shift our weight and turn and look over the shoulder. And then the other side. And then let's add the arms. So we'll sweep that arm across and twist. Nice stretch in the lower back. Sink your bottom down as much as you can. Weight on the heels, flex the palms. Sweep that arm across your face and then go to the other side. Press and hold. Seat sinks as low as you're comfortable with. Stay in your comfort zone. And then inhale and switch. And then now let's move into a little flow with it where we raise up a little higher and then sink. Raise up a little higher, sink. Just let it be nice and fluid. Go at your pace. The objective here is getting the twist. So we want to look over our shoulder and press those palms and lengthen. One more each side. And then hands on to your thighs. And let's move like a river so we get that nice lateral motion in the spine. And always stay wherever it feels good to you. If it's a little higher or a little lower, just feel what feels good today. The hips move, then the lower back, then the waist and upper back, and finally the head. Just let it be very fluid and flowing. Feel lightness in the body, lightness in the mind, just like a breeze. Feeling like you're the wind, just flowing side to side. And then, if you're comfortable, lift the arms. And then turn like you're holding a chi ball. Exhale, sweeping across, flowing to the other side. Breathing deeply. It's like you're not even making your body move. It's just the chi just flowing through you, moving your body. So easy and light. And then just slow that down, let the arms drop. Move right into seaweed arms, just flowing across the water, just like your seaweed. The current of the water just taking you, flowing you along. Effortless power in your body. And then let that slow down. Take a moment, tune in, feeling your energy moving through you. And then on your next breath, open the arms and reach to the earth, gathering earth energy. Cross at the heart, opening to the hands. Flow down the front of the body and then open to the earth, gathering earth energy. Bring it into your being and then opening to the beauty and lightness of the sun. Pour it in. And just repeat your flow, your pace. Last time, walk your feet in. And let's do shaking our body, shaking, feeling the energy activating and relaxing the head, neck, and shoulders, the arms. Breathing, let's use the ha. Inhale. Deep inhale and exhale out of the mouth. Discharging whatever you don't need. Last one. Okay, let's just slow it down. And we'll move into flowing motion. Lift the arms and then exhale down. Feeling your weight shift a little, back and forth. Inhaling and exhaling. I want you to imagine butterflies on the back of your hands. How would you move if there were these beautiful butterflies and they just landed on our hands? So we're just so soft, right? We don't want to disturb these beautiful butterflies. You can just see them on the hands, and they're just flowing with you. Let's just do that one more time. And then hands down at your sides. And now we're going to move into the 8 brocades. And the first of the 8 brocades is pulling, it looks like pulling up the earth. So we draw energy up. And then we spiral the hands up and flex. And you can lift your heels here. And then just cascading around the earth here, sweeping around, settle down. Inhale energy up the center, turn the palms up and out, stretch, lift the heels, and then sweep around the earth. And just repeating that. Inhaling, lift the heels. Exhale, coming down, heels and arms. Synchronizing breath and movement. Inhaling, try to pause the breath. And then exhale, long, deep, and slow. And again. And this will be our last one. Drawing that energy up, lifting it. Pause. Sweep down. And then let's just do a little clearing after each one, just bringing the hands up to about chest level and just floating down. And now the next one is for the stomach and spleen, and we're going to float the palms up to chest level and then just press the palms apart and stretch. And then we bring the hands back down and sweep up and stretch. You know what? I want to add a little windmill here. So let's windmill the arms, draw them in, press palms apart, and stretch. Really feel like this is, in essence, heaven and earth, bringing heaven and earth energy, and then bringing it in, sweeping, windmilling the arms, and then in and press apart. Okay, let's windmill. Bring arms into the body, press palms apart. And then again, in, windmill. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm a little off on this one. I'm not sure why. Windmill the arms, bring them in, press palms apart. Windmill, draw them in, press apart.
I like this one.
Yeah, feels really good. Windmill. Sink a little in your knees here. Draw the arms in. Then press apart. Stretching the inside of the arms. Sweep the arms in windmill. Sink. Draw the arms in. Press apart. And we're going to do that last time. Windmill, sink into the body, and then stretch. And then float the arms down. We're going to move into a little clearing there, and then open to our bow pose. So nice horse stance. Draw the forearms in, sink down into your seat, and then set your sight of intention. Gaze forward, pull your bow. With focus and intention, looking toward what you want to create. And then rise up, bringing the forearms together. Sink down, other side. Pull that bow, set your sights, see your vision, create focus and strength in the body, in the mind. And then rise up. Inhale here. And then exhale, sink. Feeling the strength of your mind and your body. Forearms come together, rise up. Taking a nice breath. And then exhale. Inhale. This is for the liver, the heart, and the lungs. We breathe, inhale, rise up, breathing in inspiration, and then exhale with focus and intention, creating our heart's desire, thinking about the heart. What does the heart want? Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. We're just going to do one more on the last side here. Inhale. Exhale, other side. And then bring those forearms in. And let's clear. The next one is Wise Owl. So we walk the legs in, and we're going to sink a little in the knees and draw your wings down toward the earth. And then rise up, open your wings, turn your head, looking over your shoulder. Inhale, sink. And when we're thinking of Wise Owl, this is said to help your body to eliminate the 5 fatigues and 7 illnesses. Oh. Right on, exhale. It brings clarity to the mind. Wisdom, bringing wisdom into our minds. Exhale, looking over our shoulder. And of course, this is lovely for stress in the head, neck, and shoulders. Inhaling, centering, and exhale. Opening the wings, open the chest, open the heart. And then inhale, center. Last time on this side. Feel that beauty of an owl with its big eyes. And center. And we'll do that little clearing. Going back to wide leg horse stance. Hands on the knees. And this one, we exhale over one knee. And then flat back. Go to the other side. Rise up a little. Go to that same leg. Flat back, gazing down, and then inhaling up. This is called Wag the Tail. And there's actually more to the name. I'm sorry, I'm just not remembering all the words to it, but it's a funny name of like wag the tail and eliminate 100 illnesses. So this one's really, really good for us. Sweep across, inhale up. Sweeping across, nice flat back, and then rising up. Make sure your weight is a little heavier on the heels to take any pressure off the knees. And let's flow through on each side. Let's do one more each side now. And this is our last one. And then slowly walk the feet in. Open and clear. And then on this next one, we're going to be tracing the channels. So we'll knocking, tapping on the kidneys. And we're going to tap all the way down the yang side and the yin side coming up. And this is just a little bit different. We just float the hands up here and we lift the heels. And coming back down. So we tap, lower back. Tap down the yang side of the legs and up the yin. And then we float up, lift the heels. Take a nice breath and then exhale, flowing that energy down. And again, tapping, tracing the channels. Let head and neck and shoulders relax. Tap it up. Float up, lift the heels, flow the energy down, exhaling, and then again, tapping, exhale, float, arms up, lift, and exhale down. And then let's do a little clearing here. Clearing once. And then now we're going to put our fists up and soften the knees. And this is punching with an angry gaze. And remember that there's healthy anger and unhealthy anger. And so we're trying to balance and encourage our mind and body to have strength and courage with healthy anger. And then exhale, punch forward and rise up and sink. And exhale, reaching forward. Fist is up here and twist, exhale, reach forward. And you want to try and think about maybe something that you do have anger about. And either if it's not in balance or it's not a healthy anger, that you're releasing it. But if it maybe is something that you feel that is a righteous, you know, social injustices, whatever those things are, that you just have that with intention and power and positivity. Exhale. Exhale as you reach forward, inhale, drawing in and sinking. And then create a focus, like a focus in your sight and your vision. Just feel the eyes kind of, you know, stern. Find your power with this one. One more each side. And then let the hands release and open and clear, releasing back to the earth. The next one is rolling down, and we're going to shake after we come up, but we're going to roll down. Let tension out of the head, neck, and shoulders, release, knees can be soft, and then rolling up with the arms dangling. Then press the hips forward and let the arms dangle behind you and go into extension, gazing up. Then we come to center, lift the heels, and shake. Let's just shake 7 times to eliminate 100 illnesses. It's a lot of releasing on this one. So yeah, let's exhale, roll down, roll down, roll down. Let it go to the earth, dangle. Inhale, press into the legs, rolling up, letting everything dangling. Engage your glutes, open your chest, gaze upward. You're in an extension that feels good to you. Exhale, center. Lift the heels and shake. And let's do that again. We're going to do it 7 times, and I believe this is 3. And then rolling up. Open the chest, press the hips forward. Center. And when you come up, lift those heels and shake. Shaking, releasing, and then rolling down again. Rolling up. Press hips forward when you get to the top. Open the chest and heart. When you come to center, to lift the heels and shake. Shaking out any tension, and then again, rolling down. Rolling up. Pressing those hips forward, opening your chest. Feeling open and relaxed. Coming up to center. Lift the heels and shake. So we have 2 more now. Dropping the head, rolling down. rolling up. Pressing the hips forward when you get to the top, opening your heart. Coming to center. Lifting and shake. Okay, we're on our last one. We're getting all that illness out of our bodies. Roll it out. Let it go. Whatever you're hanging on to, just let it go. Release. And then when you're ready, rolling it up. Press hips forward, opening chest. And center when you're ready. Up on the heels. Shaking it out. Okay, let's just take a moment to clear. And just let's breathe into our bellies for a minute. Just letting that settle in. Those 8 brocades for ridding our body of any illness or discord. Just letting things go. And rejuvenating all our cells. And then let's end with opening to the 6 directions. Open the arms. Turn at the waist. The palms are up as you turn. Inhale up to the universe. Turn center. And pouring the stardust in. The magic of the stardust. Inhale, arms open. As you turn, the palms reach up to the sky, feeling the energy of lightness and pouring it in. Inhale, open, feeling all the directions, front and back, above and below. Turning, lifting, exhale down. Let's do one more each way. Feeling that sense of the whole universal energy in your palms, feeling the energy all around you, and then lifting it up. And pouring that in to every cell to nourish and heal. Open, turn, breathing it in. And bathing yourself in this healing light. Placing the palms on your lower dantian. Bringing the legs together and softening your knees. Swaying bamboo in the wind. Let the chi move your body. Feeling the energy all around you of nature, the wisdom of higher consciousness. And then when you're ready, let's take